Welcome back to Ultimate Driving Empire around for this day, and probably we got many of these supercars we got here. I got for the Aston Martin Vector without going to be using for against one place. We have a 4-race, 1 lead, and that's how we're going to be taking around for this lead back. I got this muscle car in a limited time in Christmas, and because the last year we got only one thing. We have to look back itself without going for under 2 minutes as well. We're going 2 minutes. It's literally not even possible without gonna be using for some kind of supercars. So one has survived, but looks like we just keep on continuing without speeding anyways. Because it looks like I just completely dominated for some kind of sorts of people. Anywhere of this one thing strategy as well. Maybe I'm about to use for the manual transmission. Looks like supercars are just going to be trying to catching me up then, and so I managed to get away with them. Now I should be able to stay on in the front lead, and so the supercars are just going to be trying to knock me off then. And we're just going to be coming to the blast. And next thing we need to do is try to... Alright, we're going to be trying to fight things all over to this a little bit. And he made a little bit of a mistake. 1 minute and 31 seconds. I just literally did a very best of the champion one thing as well. So the best time is 1 minute and 31, new world record. Now we just win some kind of one street racing, but perhaps now let's just gonna be get it around. We're gonna be doing some more daily races of these challenges, and another one will be exactly for the drawbridge. This is how far my task works. And probably I'm gonna be working down here for my one task to do so. I need to choose something is going to be such as way under 200 miles per hour. I'm gonna be using for an Aston Martin Vulcan, the limited time vehicle. I'm pretty what I just really ask for here for something. So literally I just gonna be started to working things out. Ooh, we got for one more exclamation time. He just went off the vehicle, and we have to rejoin itself. I don't have any accelerations or best. I shouldn't able to get for one time of exhibition. He was now a ghost, but unfortunately, I wasn't gonna be even to match up with this vehicle. He wasn't able to join here properly. Oh dear. This isn't going to be going for making much sense at all. I'm going to be choosing somewhere else, like the muscle car as well. So, but as you can see, for our testing around top speed isn't going to be very quick. Now, let's just going to be choosing the hard way, and I'm not very sure. That doesn't count anywhere, because that person is a ghost. Nobody is going to be to do like itself once again, because I'm at for the races in drawbridge sprint, and because of this one time, unfortunately, that cannot be worked. So as the last time video, we completed for 30 minutes, but unfortunately, this person isn't going to be entered to this race properly. Unfortunately, he was not. Right, the next battle isn't going to be easy. Anyways, they keep on burnout of fightings of anyways. This is gonna be something kind of a waste of time during of this 15 minutes of this video. I'm not sure that we're gonna be doing this today, and because that is actually completely waste of time, because looks like some kind of vehicles and drivers. We got Ford GT. Oh, we got the other vehicles, and without further ado, we have no upgrades at the back for this vehicle. Let's just start all the way. We're just gonna be trying to make things even straight without lagging it too much around here. So we have 4 drivers, and without turning on the lights as well. So I'm right behind them, and we're gonna be blasted all the way into this only one Nitrox as well. So I just using around for his stock. So we're just gonna be looking right behind him. It must be some kind of vehicles as always. Now start braking all over here. I think he's just gonna be passing the checkpoints to go. The Ford GT versus 625. Let's jump all over to the Trough bridge. Ooh, we got for itself for one conditions as well. I don't really forgot to for using for the stunt physics as well. So I just literally started to get forgetting about something. So even though I should be able to still going so fast, because right behind them, wait, there must be a Ford GT. I'm gonna be still rating speed of them, and it's not gonna be making for such as very fun like this. Well, after we make such as a little bit for one mistake to go, as the Ford GT came around here, I need to still keep on gaining on the gap as well. And the Ford GT is also gaining on the lap gap as well, so I'm probably, we're not very sure, which is going to be for over 1 minute and 30 seconds. Wait a second, somebody who just tricked us. We win for 1 minute and 34 seconds. Probably, I just regret my world record. 1 minute and 42. It's got to be in second and third and fourth position. What about the fifth position? It's nothing always. And because we're going to be final results to check it out. 1 minute and 51. 21,000 we got here for our next race. We'll be doing this again. And we have personality. I wasn't able to get for Lost My Mind all over. Now probably I'm the only one. I just literally get myself faster than it is. Ford GT versus 650S around here. This is not a limited time, because I'm just going to be using for a time trail, as we are waiting for other kinds of vehicles. That who said that in the chat filter? Up next is the Celine S7. I didn't bought this vehicle from yesterday, but unfortunately I cannot able to get that vehicle beyond of this way. I think vehicle contains its loud noises. I think it's time to do something professional. Let's do such as tighten the upgrades as well. Now we're just literally going to be blast ourselves into the front stage. Currently in our seconds, I think right in front of their way. This is not going to be making some professional. Always, it's not going to be making for one time. If I just literally going to be trying to passing all the way, I can't hear anything. We just jump it over. Now let's just going to be trying to let go of the funnel before jumping into the air as well. I think the Gumbird Alped as well, so the Gumbird Apollo is way more louder than I expected. So let's just going to be away from the one thing as well. I'm trying to make the world record as fast as possible. The Titan upgrade is actually more quicker than I ever expected around here for something a little bit for a long time. Let's get closer, and I have returned into the second place. It looks like the Celine S7 is going to make around for the dominance. I should be able to keep around for the pole position as possible, and looks like my loud thoughts is even going to be making for such a very quick 1 minute and 32 seconds that I just made for a world record, 270 miles per hour. Oh really, that I just make it all the way for its best record, that I say. This is absolutely crazy. And our next round will be in about to get around into the circuit race for another time. I should be able to change the vehicle into one ourselves. I cannot believe this isn't gonna be going to make it so fast. The same speed is on the Aston Martin Vector is going to be for a muscle car drag race to get itself for a win. So let's get right here to the second race, and probably we still need to complete any more races we come until we're waiting for a various few minutes to go. I'm not pretty sure we're okay because Aston Martin Vulcan versus the 911 GT3 or GT4 around here, and everything isn't gonna be making for very much sense to do so. Now let's try to get a little bit slower now before we're just gonna be doing for our last couple of like these things as well. Now we're gonna be making for many more like these things. Let's just try to do it a little bit slower. Now let's take it easy, and we might think this is a big battle and against ourselves. Try not to do very seriously, and it's not going to be making for a little bit itself. Let's try the cinematic mode. Hide the menu, and we found a foot racing car as well. So we just putting around for the cinematic mode around here. If we're just gonna be putting on free cam, which is not some kind of for a cringe cinematic mode. In a cinematic mode, that should be able to use some kind of a mobile support around by using nitrox as well. I'll be taking the pole position if I would do. Now I will be able to stand here before I should be taking a little bit very seriously. If I should be able to tick around for the pole position, let's just try to take it a little bit easy. I think the 911 is absolutely having it for a mistake. Now it should be staying around for a little bit negotiated. So I'm not using nitrox anyway. Before I wasn't able to get for a stopping for just one thing, a Porsche. Now let's just try to do something a little bit slower. But I'm already trying to say this isn't gonna be very hard to do so. Now I'm gonna be using around for the 7th gear. Oh dear, we missed the checkpoint. And I'm coming for you, Porsche 911. This isn't gonna be very calming whatsoever. 217 miles per hour. Oh dear. Looks like it's time to catch up with the Porsche 911. I have started to get so bad luck very early on this evening. So I should be able to catch up with him. Now either spot I'm going to be reaching to 245 miles per hour. Now I should be able to coming out for many more reasons we do. Now without going to get off track, I'm just staying on the track as fast as possible before I lost at around for the 2nd place. Still catching up at around to him as well. And I can see the Porsche 911 as fast as possible. Back to automatic transmission. And I cannot believe this isn't going to be very fast as always. I have came back into the battles. If we finally take the pole position back, I'm going to be taking a little bit one advantage as possible. If I let him win, I make sure I have to complete immediately fast around as well. Taking back into the pole position, and I refuse to get a little bit back as well. So even my task needs to get for around for a part B. So this is actually for 1 second apart as well. Now let's just going for around for the 2nd as well. Now many more reasons that somebody who just gonna be trying to fight him back, and he eventually tried to catching me up as well by using the Aston Martin Vulcan. I can't believe we wanted to say he's still in a bad luck recently. That doesn't gonna be making for a little bit monstrosity as well. I think he's just, oh dear, he gained it back. Now looks like I should be able to get my revenge back. And he made his last mistake. and blasted throughout for the acceleration and still win. Finally, 4 minutes and 15 seconds. Finally, that is the end of today's video as well. So looks like we got for a collect rewards 50 like this one, because I cannot have for a one more challenge to do. Because anyways, that is it for today's race. And because all of a sudden we cannot able to do this until tomorrow morning, we have all we got here for today for our first task completed, except the drawbridge and the rush hour against 1 minute and 30 seconds. If you like for today's video, just give me a like and subscribe and click the bell. As anyways, thanks for watching it about for today's daily task video about for driving Empire, such as WayForwards as well. I'm gonna be signing off for against Cheers out as well, and I'll talk to you mini lads and street racing geeks all later.